welcome to part 3 of 7 of my 2-month catch-up on here on Zero Effort Review. So, continuing with the theme that I had, not continuing with the theme, continuing from where we left off with the previous two, talked about gargoyles, talked about Star Wars. Now I'm going to talk about another similar themed set of flicks here. I'm going to talk about some Dragon Ball Z movies, because I watched 3 of them in the past 2 months, so I figured I'd lump them all together right here. Start off, we're going to go in chronological order here, in terms of when they were released. So we'll start off with The World's Strongest. First off, I gotta say, this is actually a really great flick. Just as far as Dragon Ball movies go, this is a pretty great flick. And a lot of the points I'm going to raise are similar to ones that were brought up in Team 4 Star's recent countdown of the best movies and specials, which is what inspired me to watch World's Strongest again. And just, it's a great flick, but it is what inspired me to rewatch it. Pardon me. But a lot was what's said there is true. It's an original concept at the time, that doesn't, take from the series and just it doesn't take an arc from the series and basically redo it as a film. It's a whole original concept, great fight scenes, great animation, a lot of supporting cast gets a moment to shine for the most part. The villain is really interesting and unique. It's just, it's a 40, 60 minute film, but it's very well paced. It goes by in a flash. And the copy that I have on DVD, it was back when Funimation released the films in the double feature steelbooks. And the audio is fantastic. Video is also great too. I kind of expect that, but I just really dug the audio. The audio was really solid. So I figured I'd make note of it. Next film of the 3 that I rewatched is the film that kind of brought Dragon Ball Z back into the limelight a bit. Battle of Gods. Battle of Gods is so good. Oh man, Battle of Gods is so good. It's just, it has its flaws. It's a little bloated, just a bit, but it really nails the humor of Dragon Ball. Something that not a lot of Western fans really dig, because a lot of Western fans of Dragon Ball are Dragon Ball Z fans, so they're there more for the fights and the muscles, and that's cool. That's fine. I'm not saying that's wrong, but for a lot of people, what Dragon Ball represents is it's more humor based. So a lot of that, when Battle of the Gods came out, a lot of fans didn't care for that here in the West, because a lot of fans again here in the West are more, muscle bros. And again, that's fine. I'm not saying you're wrong for liking Dragon Ball Z for that reason. That's totally cool. Go for it, man. But it was nice to see a balance between the two. More on the humor side. Beerus is an amazing character. I love the fact that he's not evil. He's just a force of nature. I love that. Whis is great. Goku gets, Goku and Vegeta get amazing character development in this film. Just, the whole thing's just great. It was a great way to bring back Dragon Ball, and really made me and a lot of other people really excited to see where they were going to take this, how they're going to take it forward from here. It was very exciting. I loved it. It was fantastic. Which brings us up to the follow-up to Battle of the Gods, Resurrection F. Which brings back probably the most iconic villain in the entire Dragon Ball series, whether it be Dragon Ball or Z, Frieza. Hence the F. Brings him back. And minor spoiler, but I feel I should note this because I love this. I figured, they're gonna bring back Frieza. At this point in the series, the Dragon Balls grant 2 wishes, not just one, like from most of the show, they grants 2 now. So I figured, wish 1, resurrect Frieza. Wish 2, make him crazy powerful, or something like that. I figured it'd be some cheap nonsense like that. But the movie defied my expectations. Instead, the way that they explain as to how Frieza becomes, powerful enough to at least somehow be close to the level that Goku and Vegeta and the rest of the gang, but specifically Goku and Vegeta, have gotten to, is that his power when he fought Goku initially was just his natural power. This is what he was born with. He's never trained a day in his life. So 4 months of training later, and he's able to at least go toe-to-toe with Goku as he is post-Battle of Gods. And I love that. I love that that's the explanation. It's like, he trained. He actually fought for this power at least a little. I love that. It's pretty great. I just thought that was really cool. But yeah, Resurrection F is a solid enough follow-up to Battle of the Gods. It's not as good, and I kind of agree with, again, the Team 4 Stars countdown that they did last month. While I don't agree with the movies that they picked and specials they picked that are better than Resurrection F, I do agree that there are better Dragon Ball related movies and specials than Resurrection F. So, yeah. But that said, it's still a damn fine production. It's very well animated. The voice acting, is superb. And yeah, it's a very solid effort all around. Nothing really disagreeable outside of the fact that, unless you just don't like Dragon Ball, in which case, why are you watching it to begin with? So yeah, solid effort all around. Can't complain at all. So yeah, that's it for Dragon Ball and part 3 of 7 of this series. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Laters.